This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. This is my review for WandaVision, Season 1, Episode 6, A New Halloween Spooktacular. There's going to be spoilers in this episode for this show, of everything up to this point, including this episode. So enjoy. Here's a quick overview of the events of the episode. The episode begins on Halloween, where Wanda is dressed up in her comic costume, and Vision is too. They actually use interesting excuses to say what it is, since this is not a costume they've worn before. They say that Wanda is in a traditional Sokovian costume as a fortune teller, I believe, and Vision is a Mexican wrestler. Vision wants to go on a patrol for a neighborhood watch and asks Wanda if he can leave. Wanda lets him go, as Pietro agrees to go on with them and watch the kids with Wanda. Pietro takes the kids on with himself as he uses his super speed to steal all the candy of all the kids in town and smash all the pumpkins as a joke. As Wanda goes and talks and realizes that Vision is not on patrol for the neighborhood watch, well, Vision goes and investigates more into Westview and realizes that outside of the main area that him and Wanda are living in, everyone is frozen in place, put into a position to make it look like they're doing something, when really they are not. Vision goes up to a car that has Agnes in it, who seems to go off course and is close to the edge of town. When he goes up to her and uses his abilities on her to free her, she says that Wanda again is all behind this and will let no one leave. And Vision is told that he is dead as Agnes begins to break down, saying that he's dead, and then began to laugh crazily. Meanwhile, on the outside, Monica, Wu, and Darcy investigate more into it, as Director Bennett is heard of them and has them escorted out. They're able to take down the guards and put them into a crate, and they begin to investigate more into Bennett, since he's acting more and more suspicious. They hack into his personal files and learn that he is tracking Vision's vibranium signature. Darcy stays behind to be able to hack into the files more, as Monica and Wu go on to meet up with their contact, who will be able to help get them into the town. After Vision tries to escape, he goes out and begins to disintegrate, since he's a part of Wanda's illusion and is not actually alive. Billy and Tommy's powers manifest, and they're able to warn their mother about Vision being in trouble. She expands the hex, taking all of the sword camp, turning it into a circus, and Darcy, who was investigating in, is transformed also, as she was handcuffed in front of the hex and not let go once the hex began to expand. Ultimately, we only see that Hayward definitely escaped, and it's heavily assumed that Monica and Wu were also able to escape. I think that this episode was an amazing episode and was the best one of the show so far. I don't really know how it could be topped, but I think it's possible, since I have full faith in Marvel right now and think they could do it. And each episode has been getting better and better, so I wouldn't be surprised if next week's is even better than this one. I really am excited, and looking at it is really interesting in the recap part that this is the first episode to show something from before the show began, with having clips from Age of Ultron put into it, reminding us that Pietro was played by a different actor. And speaking of him, it's interesting how he is used, just like in House of M, to justify the actions of Wanda and push her to keep this reality intact instead of sending things back to normal. I feel like that maybe Wanda doing that subconsciously in this, unlike in the comics where it was his genuine plan to do that. I am curious to see who the scientist that is going to help them is. It could be anyone from Skrulls to the Fantastic Four, from what I've heard in rumors, to who knows who else. Honestly, I am excited for this, and I wonder who it will be, and hopefully we'll see next week. And I am very excited for the next 3 episodes leading up to the finale. And it's interesting that now Disney Plus has been turned into a trap where you can't unsubscribe now for a period of a few weeks, since once the show ends, it'll be around March 1st, and about a week or two later, Falcon and the Winter Soldier will start up, and I'm guessing a few weeks after that, the Bad Batch will premiere, so that fans of Marvel and Star Wars combined will be always subscribed to Disney Plus for at least one of those shows that come from that universe. I don't know if there will be much crossover between the two, so they can keep you subscribed for longer. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories, and may the Force be with you.